Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to go over my weekly updates, and I'm also going to try to figure out what I'm taking with me on my vacation. So um, let's first talk about what I've been doing for the week. If you guys didn't know, my birthday was on June 6th. And some very nice person sent me a second copy of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So I have my old copy here and my new copy. So this week I've kind of just been working in my new copy. I still might try to go through this one and save it, or I might just kind of use it as a test book. So the US version, which is this one, is actually a little bit bigger than the UK version, and I just so happen to like the paper better in this one. So I've been working in this one. Now for the first page, which is this one, I kept the colors mostly the same, except I changed this gray that you see here. In the old book it was yellow, but in this one I changed it to gray or silver. Also, the shading is much better in the newer book, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see. So this is the older book, and there is shading, but it's not quite the way I want it to be. So here's the new one, and this is the page I did. I started it on my birthday stream, and I did finish it. I added some gel pen, some metallic watercolor paint, some acrylic paint markers. The jewels are my favorite part in these blue flowers. And so when I finished that page, I moved on to the next page, which is what I've been working on. And I'm also keeping this one semi the same as far as the color palette go, but I did add in a more pinkish purple for some of the leaves. And this is the old one, as you can see. I started trying to save it here, so what it looked like more so would be on this side, as you can see, and even on this side the shading is not quite the way I want it to be. I do love how I put, looks like some glossy accents over the butterfly. I do like that. So I've been working on both, and I just have this paper here so the gel pen it wasn't dry yet, nor the watercolor, and I didn't want it to go over into the other page. I already had it accidentally happen up here, so I put a paper there so it wouldn't happen again. But so far I am liking the newer version better. So I haven't finished this page yet. Once I finish it, I'm gonna move on to the next one. So that's what I've been working on today. Since I'm off today, I have, more time to sit down and color and think about the colors, so on and so forth. So that's what I have going on in there. And then also I did just put some things to the side so I can easily access them. I want to work on my homework some more. I did do, I'm starting to do the part that I have shaded. And then once I finish, before I leave, I want to record the next part. That way all I have to do when I am on vacation is upload it. So I want to make sure that I have it recorded so, we're still moving along as scheduled. So I want to try to have most of my homework done. I still haven't figured out, I think I want to add a gold metallic to some parts of the cube, probably this gold, but I'm not sure yet. I want to get the pencil part done first, and then I'll add it if I want to add some of it. I'm not 100% sure yet. So this is something I want to work on that is the only page I have in here too, is our color palette challenge. So hopefully I get some more pages done. I also this week want to work on finishing this bird. I was put off of it for a little bit because I didn't like how it was coming out for some reason. Something just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem, it could be brighter, but it wasn't meant to be brighter. So I guess once I got over the I didn't really like how it was turning out phase, I kind of want to get back into it. So as you guys can see, I just need to finish the bird. I have some jewels to finish, the coins. Not much really to go. I just haven't done anything. So I really want to get back into that and get this page done so I can at least say I have another page done, because the only other page in here that is complete is the one that we did together. So I want to finish that page and maybe choose another page out of this book. I'm not sure, because I also have some other mythographic books that I want to choose a page in. So then I picked a page in Enchanted Galaxies that I kind of want to start. And I picked the smaller images because I really want to test my alcohol markers in here, because this paper is kind of thin. This was also a present from someone. I'm not sure who. There was no name or anything. But the paper's kind of thin, so I want to see if my alcohol markers are going to bleed over these lines or not. I also want to test my water-based markers. I'm going to have to put some kind of marker down, I know, because this paper's thin, before I go over it with pencil. But I thought I would start with these smaller ones. So I picked out this page. This book has some really cool pages. I just picked something that I wanted, kind of like a test page, before I go into the bigger, more detailed pages. So this is something that I kind of want to work on as well this week. I probably won't finish the whole thing, but I do want to start it. I also want to see how water is going to work. I know it's probably going to buckle really bad, but I want to test it anyway. So, I'm just going to start with the alcohol and the water-based markers first, and then maybe like each square, I'll pick a pencil set. So this one will be like polys, prismas, holbeins, like that. Just to see what works on the paper and on top of marker. And maybe I'll do like my alcohol markers, and then maybe for this row I'll do my Arteza water-based markers, and then maybe my Faber-Castell Pitt pens. I'm not sure, but I did pick a page. I did get that far. And I might not get to all this stuff this week, but I thought I would pick some things out so I can have some variety. Okay, so on my birthday stream, we started her. I want to work on her some more. I want to probably work on her skin next, and maybe finish her hair. And then I can work on her clothes after that, because all of these ones so far, I've not done anything like as far as shading with the skin. So I kind of want to do that, finish that with her. And I have it written down, her hair combo here. So I'm not worried about jumping back into that really quickly or anything like that. I just want to finish like working on her skin. And then I have two others that I want to work on. So for her, I'm thinking of making her hair green, like a green combo, because this cake kind of reminds me of like maybe a melon cake or something like that. So I thought her hair and the cake should match. As for her, I'm not really sure. I was thinking of like a sepia tone picture, and maybe this is like a coffee frappuccino with some cool toppings, and then her hair can be like maybe a light brown, and then, or a dark brown, and then her top can be like a cream and brown. I'm not sure. In my head, I kind of have it planned out, but when I say it out loud or try to put it on paper, it might come out different. But if it doesn't come out the way I want it to, I can always reprint it. So those are two that I kind of at least want to start, because this one I've already started. So I already have an idea of how I want it. So I want to at least start these two this week. None of these things are finished yet, if you've noticed. I'm just kind of all over the place. This one, I was doing a recording. I might actually start this one over because I was doing a recording and I still have to finish it. So I might finish it as a recording though, because I wanted to test something out. So this is like a test one. So I hope you guys don't mind that I haven't finished it yet. And this one here is almost done. I just need to get back to it. So I'm thinking maybe this week work on the headpiece. And what I'm doing is with my pages and my PDFs, I'm just kind of breaking down kind of like what, like bits and pieces of each one. So like for this week, maybe work on the headrest. Next week, maybe work on her skin or her eyes or her jacket or whatever. So I'm trying to kind of split it up so that I'm not forcing myself to rush through a page or anything like that. So that's something else. And then I also am still working on the combo page for you guys. I want to make sure that I have all the combos that I've been working on completed. So I haven't quite did too much with this. I have them written down, but I need to go through my editor and like type the names in so you guys don't have to write them or anything. And then we have the mermaid. I was working on her hair a little bit. I did get a little bit more done, but I would like to maybe get at least this portion done this week, between this week and next week, or maybe even all of her hair. Her hair is only, I think, 3 colors, so this one shouldn't even take me that long. I just haven't done anything with it. And then her hair is coming along beautifully. I love this one. This one might be my favorite. So I'm going to try, because it's not much done that needs to be done on her hair either. So I'm going to try to work on her hair as well. So probably her and the mermaid this week. The combos, maybe not so much this. So maybe these, I'll pick either the mermaid or this one to work on. And then I want to start these two. So, and I'm just keeping them all in here because I kind of work on them all at the same time. I'll put like all of the pencils I need into a case or something, and then I'll work from there. This one, since I just started it, I'm not really in a rush to finish it, but I do want to work on her skin and probably at least work on her hair a little bit this week. So those are my plans for the week. I don't want to make too many because I still have other things that I have to do. I have to pack my bags. I have to pack Yuki's bag because someone is going to watch him for me while I'm gone, so he won't be left home alone. And so I have to pack his bag. I have to get his stuff ready. I won't pack his food or anything until the day of, because I want to make sure that, you know, it's not just sitting in Ziploc bags. So, that is my plan for the week. Now, moving on to what I'm taking with me. Now, it kind of depends on what I finished this week. So I do want to kind of pack a little bit light as far as supplies and coloring stuff, because I know when I'm out there, I'm going to want to go and bring things back. So I am packing roughly very light so I can have room in my suitcase, in my backpack, for things that I want to bring back, because I know I'm going to want to, between me and my mom, we're probably going to hit the mall. Probably going to hit, Ross or something, and then my sister's probably going to want to go somewhere, and, so I want to make sure that I pack kind of light so that I have room to bring all of the stuff back. So I may or may not bring a coloring book. If I bring a coloring book, then I'm going to kind of bring one that has some whips. That way I can just bring the pencils that I need. So I'll probably bring one mythographic book that has like a bunch of whips in it. So I'm really looking at bringing, because I don't want to bring a whole case of pencils, because that is pretty bulky, and I know that's going to take up a good portion of my suitcase. So I'm thinking of bringing Menagerie, because I know I have like a bunch of whips in here. I have a bunch, and with this one I'm putting a marker base down and then I'm shading. So I can just go through and pick a page like this one and be like, okay, which pencils do I want to bring for this page? And I take those pencils out the case and bring them with me. So I'm thinking of bringing this one. Because I have one, two, that was two, right? How many did I pass by? One, this one is basically, yeah, this one's done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 whips in here. And then this one is a color along that I need to finish with you guys. So I have a lot of whips in this one. Another one that I have quite a bit of whips in, I think it was, I want to say Voyage. Let me just grab it. Yeah, Voyage also has quite a bit of whips in here. So, but Voyage, I know, has like different, I mean, I can bring either one of these, really. I'm just not really sure which one. This one has quite a bit of whips in it, and this one is already based, so maybe I'll bring this one. I'm leaning maybe this one. I'm more of a Joseph fan anyway, and that's if I bring a coloring book. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I'm also thinking of bringing, well, I know for a fact I'm bringing these hair combos that I've been working on. So I'm gonna make sure that I have all of the ones that I started, and then I'm gonna make sure that I have all of the pencils that I need to at least maybe finish some of the hair. Except for this one will stay back because this is a recording, and I'm not going to be recording while I'm out there, but I will bring this one. So this one I'm going to leave back so it doesn't get damaged or anything, but like the mermaid and her and these for sure. And then if I mysteriously, for whatever reason, want to start another one, but I really want to focus on the ones I have already done. So this is definitely coming with me, and probably Voyage. Now, I also need to go through my utility box, which is what I call it, because in that box I'll have, what do you call it? I have a lot of things that I use in this box. So I'll have to go through here. Like, I know I'm gonna need my post-it notes. So that's something I'm probably going to need for combos and things like that. I'm also probably going to need, like, I don't think I'm bringing any alcohol markers, I'm probably just gonna bring pencil, so I don't think I need a blender, but I'll bring like an acrylic paint marker, black and white, definitely a Prismacolor in white, stuff like that, like a clip or two, so I can clip things on. My water brush, my pen. I'm gonna bring this one and this one. I'm gonna bring them both, just so that I have some variety. So I'm actually gonna pull these out now because I need to start packing. So I'll pull those out now. I don't think I'm gonna need any of my super colors. I'll bring out my, some of these markers is already activated, like this one. This one is not. I'm gonna bring the ones that's already been activated because it doesn't make any sense to start a new marker and I have some that's already kind of going. So I don't think I have any of the white ones going, so I'm just gonna bring that. I have a big black one, and then I have some bigger clips over here I'm gonna bring. I'm not gonna need any scissors. So I also have my gel pens, which one of my very awesome super best friends got me some of these. I mixed them in with the ones I already had, but the ones that she got me are actually retractable jelly rolls. So I'm bringing all of those, so I'm just gonna chuck all of those in here. I have my acrylic paint pens I'm gonna chuck in there. So I'm gonna make sure that I have those. And also, I'm not sure which sharpener I'm gonna bring. I have to kind of go through and see, because this one works really well with like my Prismacolors, and it even works pretty well with my Holbeins. So I might just bring this one. I think it also works pretty well. This one's kind of like universal, but sometimes it acts funny, like when it doesn't want to close, like right now. Okay, so I'm gonna bring that one. I have some clips here. I'm gonna put those in there. My water brush pens I'll put in there, and then whatever pencils I need will also be in here or in a separate one, because this one's already pretty packed. So this will be like my extra, like my utility one that has like my water brush, my eraser, my post-it notes. Definitely probably gonna need a pen just in case. My little spoof thing. I don't know what you guys call that, but you guys know. So this one's already pretty packed. I can probably put the pencils I need, but I know I'm going to need a decent amount of them. So I could also, just for the time being while I'm gone, I can bring a pencil case, like one of these. I have my Pitt pens in here, but I can like swap it out. So I can put my Pitt pens in that case and put my pencils and things in this one. And that way I have room for everything. So like for this, I can just put that in there, and I think I have more room in the pencil case. And then for my Pitt pens, they can just go in there for now. Excuse my head if you've seen it. And then so like for these things, I can just throw them in my backpack, because I really don't want to cram this thing with too much. But I can see already that it's like, you know, it's getting there. So, and then my pencils, what I normally do is I have rubber bands, and I'll rubber band them by whatever combo it is I'm using. So they'll be separated anyway. And I can always bring both. I don't think it would take up too much room. I feel like if I bring this coloring book though, I'm not really going to color in it because I'm going to be too focused on this. So I might leave my coloring book behind. And then when I get back, we'll see how much progress I made. And I can also look through my PDF binder and see what I have in there. Now, Ivy, I was thinking about it, but I might leave it just because I don't know. I'm not, for some of those pages, I'm not going to be following the color palette. Like this one, I might a little bit. Yeah, I might, because I really like this one. So I might bring it because I can always base what I'm going to base and then pick out the colors before I go. So that can be a thing. So maybe just Ivy and then the hair color combos. I'm thinking of doing it just like that. So, and then I don't think, I'm not going to bring any markers. Whatever I'm going to need as far as markers, I'm just going to base it before I go. That way it'll be less to bring. And then I'm also leaning towards bringing my sketchbook because I'm supposed to be sketching every day and I have not. I did go over and line some of this stuff for coloring, so as you can see, and I did sketch a little bit, but I haven't been sketching a lot, and this is a big sketchbook, so I don't know, maybe if I force myself to bring it, then, and this isn't a lot, this will probably fit right in my backpack along with my tablet and my Switch and stuff like that. And then my suitcase is, you know, I'm just going to bring the day's amount of clothes because I think I have clothes at my mom's house. So I'm going to bring, you know, just what I need for certain days. And that's it, really. So my suitcase would be pretty empty. So that's it, I think. Oh, and I'll probably narrow this down, but this is my, what I carry for when I'm sketching. I probably won't bring all of this, but I'll narrow this down and then that's what I'll have for that. So, and then all of this can just go in my backpack, really. So I think I'm pretty set. I don't think I would have done that as fast if I was doing it by myself. So thanks for hanging out with me while I figure out what it is I want to bring with me. So yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going to be having going on between this week and next. Now next week, there probably won't be a weekly update. It'll probably be when I come back, and that way you guys can see what I completed or not completed while I was out there. So, oh, another thing I need to bring, I have to bring probably my watercolors too, because I'm probably going to need those. Or I can just leave blank whatever I'm going to watercolor until I come back. I can do that too, but I'm not sure yet. So, but for the most part, that is what I'm bringing, and that is what I've been up to. So, thanks to everyone for all the birthday wishes that I've been getting this week. I appreciate you all very much. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me, watching my videos, telling me happy birthday. Kimberly, special super thank you to you for my 3D version of Miso. If you guys want to check that out, it is posted in the Facebook group. Kimberly is a wonderful artist, and she made a 3D version of my character, Miso. And you guys all, if you watch my channel, you know Miso. So she made a 3D version of him, and it was so adorable. So if you guys want to check it out, it is over in the Facebook group, which is always linked down in the description. So thank you very much, Kimberly, for that. I loved it. It was adorable. And thanks to those who have sent me presents, and I appreciate you guys. As always, you guys made my birthday very special. So I just wanted to take the time to say thank you. But I'm going to head out here now, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll have like 1 or 2 videos for you guys to watch while I'm gone, so it won't feel like I'm really gone. I hope. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.